Hello, everyone, and welcome back to new series. Factorio Space Age. I'm here with Dave the FoxMage
Hey,
and our host, Mr. Tanuki.
Hey,
Hey,
and I will be the host for the game because my computer is an absolute beast.
and mine is pretty solid for being 7 years old, but it is still 7 years old.
yeah,
So
and
first thing I'm going to do: multiplayer and host saved game. No, host new. Sorry, I just saw what I was doing. Now we have options. We could do game
mhm,
scenarios, but I think what we're going to want to do is free play Space Age.
yep,
It
I
will
believe
that
allow,
that's
sounds
correct. Yep.
that
it
sounds
will
right.
allow it will allow us, if I remember right, to go absolutely bonkers. Now, resources. Do I want to change any of these?
So just as a point of reference, the last time we played, we were on default resources. If people were happy with that, we can do the same. If people would like to bump it up or down, that's also an option.
I think
I'm
default's
I'm
gonna.
very I'm very
Hmm?
much I have my solo game going,
Mhm.
so I'm very much I'll play with whatever settings people want to play with.
I'm good
So,
for defaults.
sounds good to
Sounds
me.
good.
Next up, next tag. Actually, first because I scrolled and messed with a couple of them on accident. Yeah, they all look to be on 100.
Yep,
Terrain. I'm thinking we leave the terrain options normal too, because
that's
we have.
usually what I do.
Yeah, there's some interesting options here that I don't know a damn thing about.
Such as,
It actually has to do with other planets.
hmm.
Oh, yep.
So, next, enemies. I think it'd be fun to play with these on.
So
All right.
I agree with them on. I don't know if there's a slider for like how bad they are. I would like that not high.
There are
There,
ways to
act-
turn them down.
there actually are. Um, Now that's why I said I'd like to leave them on because now we talk about the. I have
So,
two. Go ahead.
so in what way would you like them to be easier or turned down? Like, would you like them not to scale up as fast? Would you like them not to scale up at all? Um, More attacks, less attacks, no expansion. Basically, the game gives you a whole ton of sliders for how you want to adjust the
It,
enemies.
it does. Like right now, what I'm looking at is enemy bases. We have frequency and size. Then I would down below that I have options for no and peaceful enemies, but we're going to be playing with them on. Next option is the starting area size. I can scroll that. That's a percentile, so it's up or down. Now we're getting into enemy expansion.
Yeah.
Maximum expansion distance.
So starting area size is basically where when you start, uh, how big of a radius from the start, the spawn point is safe. Like no enemies initially spawn there.
I think 100 for that would be pretty good. But yeah, the enemy expansion, we have a number of options here. So, how would you like to cool the enemy down a little?
Let's see. Let's see. We got maximum group size, maybe minimum cooldown up. It'd probably be a good one.
All
Let's
right.
turn minimum cooldown up to what do y'all think? It starts at 4 minutes.
Um,
Thinking 10?
could do that.
So yeah, but something we can definitely try.
Yeah, we have maximum cooldown 60 minutes too.
That's
Minimum groups. Hmm?
so maximum of 60 minutes. That sounds fair. I mean, we're
Okay.
definitely going to be getting some expansion.
Yeah. The expansion distance is set to a 7, and the group size is 5. Um, minimum group is 5. Maximum group is like 20.
Yep.
These are default.
Hmm. So
But I think turning that up just a little bit to 10 minutes, I think that we can have 10 to 60 minutes between attacks would be good. Expansion distance, I have no clue what the hell that means.
how far they go to expand, maybe?
Yeah, so basically what'll happen is they'll send effectively scouting parties. These aren't actually like being sent to attack your base because of pollution or anything like that. These are actually sent to, they basically just go find a quote unquote good place and then they build a new nest there.
So that's set to 7.
Yep, that seems,
So they'll find a
what
good
is it?
space within.
Is it 7 chunks? I forget exactly. I think that's
That's
measured in chunks.
yeah, that makes sense. So
That's a distance, okay.
Yep.
I don't see a problem with the enemy group sizes because, again, I've played the game a couple of times now, and I kind of have a feel for what I'm going to need to be researching and
mhm.
how
Right.
I'm going to need to be researching it.
Now, one thing I will say, uh, my old strategy may or may not work anymore with the artificial peninsula.
Yep.
So it used to cost 20 stone to make landfill. Now
Mhm.
it costs 50.
Oh. Well, we'll check it out.
Yep.
Moving on to advanced tab. This is we have ways we can adjust the map. That's empty right now. Technology multiplier is 1. Or that's a price multiplier.
Yep.
Mhm.
Pollution options. Absorption attack cost. They're both set to 100. Minimum to damage tree is 60. Absorbed per damage tree 10. Diffusion ratio of 2%. We have, and then we have asteroid spawn rate and spoiling spawn rate.
Let's see. So I'm not sure what spoiling spawn rate is.
Or spoiling rate.
Oh,
The rate
spoiling rate.
the rate at which spoilable items spoil.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the reason the planet that hurts my brain does so.
All right, those look acceptable to me.
All right, so I'm gonna hit next since I'm the one hosting it, which should start everything if I remember correctly. Okay, multiplayer server select. Multiplayer server. I'm gonna rename this server to let's call it my favorite, Potato Lab Factory.
And our
Uh,
mission is to grow potatoes. Got it.
yeah.
In ever
We
more
don't.
efficient ways.
I don't
Mhm.
think we need a password for it, and it was just basically a tags Steam and LAN. Yeah, it's still the same from when FoxMage and I were running. We're
Yep.
running a two-player game, so that should work for this.
Now you may want to put a password in because you just said the name of it of the
Yeah.
server on stream.
Well, it's not. Well, I have public off.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's fine
So
then.
Yeah, so the public can't join this to begin with, because it's set to Steam or LAN only.
All right. Should be good.
Now, I will put a password in, just the usual one,
okay.
Okay.
just for safety's sake.
Fair enough.
Let's hit play. Tab to pause the game and get you two involved.
Excellent.
All right. Although tab
Steam.
doesn't pause the game, T does. Actually, no. In multiplayer, T doesn't even pause the game.
invite to game and invite to game. Let's hope the password thing doesn't screw things up.
That shouldn't. The Steam multiplayer just basically kind of bypasses all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, no. It looks like it does need the password, but it doesn't hurt anything. Password is entered. Downloading map.
And you
I
two
am in.
And
hopped
I am in.
You're both in. So let's carve up this ship and get going.
So basically, we have Mario, Luigi, and Wario colors. Just putting that there.
And yep.
Oh, son of a bitch! I messed with the hotbar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Easiest way to like get stuff off of the hotbar, I think if you middle click like 3 times, it'll eventually go away on whatever you're trying to remove from it.
There we go. So inventory. Forgot how to open that already. I've not been playing.
E.
Yep, there it is. Okay, good.
All right. Wood, iron plates.
All right.
Okay.
We have some, looks like some resources right below us, but they're not very big.
Yep.
Yeah, so
By default, they won't be.
Small coal, small iron.
Also, I'm seeing some red blips on a zoom out to the north, east.
Yep.
Because we're going to need to know this, how the hell do I shoot my gun?
I forget if it's space or C.
I
think one of them shoots a like just wherever your cursor is, and I think the other one shoots like like only actually fires when there's a target.
Oh god, I got too close.
You fool. What have you done? I mean, you got too close, but still. No, you are already dead. Yeah, they're not terribly far away from us.
That's what I was saying.
That's the thing that's happening.
I need to go get my corpse, so maybe I'll bring my new friends back to us.
I was gonna say, I think I see them. I'm gonna go shoot them in the face.
Yeah, they're coming.
So what's the
Space.
Space?
Yep. All right, they're down.
All right.
Because again, I gotta go get my stuff.
Oh, yep. Careful, there's more of them that are forming already. I'm getting us some coal over here. Do we just want to try and like gun these guys down first? Because otherwise we're just going to be kind of screwed.
We've already made a...
I make friends.
Now careful, they have the worms that are basically like artillery. I need to like not be here. I have died. Yeah, they're not normally anywhere near this close, even with default settings. But I have 10 more ammo now at my disposal.
One of the worms is damn near dead, but I'm roasty toasted dead.
I am not looking too great right now.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, and I'm down.
This is an interesting spawn.
One worm down.
Both of them
worms are down.
Yeah, both.
I just basically sacrificed myself to take out both of those.
Back off, you little shitheads. Yeah. corpse, I think, had ammo on it, so let me get some of that. Tasty, tasty ammo.
One base is almost down. Okay, one base is down. I am out of ammo, so instead I shall punch. Because yes, that is a thing you can do.
All right.
Okay.
We have secured this
There you go.
perimeter. It only took a
Good
wave
body.
of salt.
Okay, we need to get set up.
All right, all set.
All right,
And
let's see.
we need technology.
Yay!
Right there.
Oh, yeah. First, we need to set things up. I have a stone furnace here.
Yep.
I don't see where we're
I've got
setting it up.
I've got some coaling over here.
I'm going to plot my burner down in the iron because we need that plot.
Okay, I need.
And over here looks like a good place to put furnaces. Right there. Why am I
Alright.
digging up iron? I don't need to do that. I need this.
Actually, there's a chest of it right here.
Oh.
Yeah, just feel free to take from there. I figured that's why I set it up as the very first thing I did.
Yeah. I was more occupied with
Yep.
and while it
Right.
gets more, I'm just
Copper,
gonna dig up a bit.
copper plates under production.
Huzzah! And like I was just telling Tanuki, there's a chest of coal right over here that's like constantly, steadily filling. So
All right, I will
Yeah, I'm letting it
grab from
fill.
that in the future.
I'm letting it fill for a bit.
I figure it's just easier that way.
Technology research.
Yep. We have, and we need to craft a ton of iron plates to trigger another one. So
Yep.
okay, why isn't the? How is the Oh, I need a chest, don't I?
Oh yeah, because it spat one out, and then there's no room for it to spit another one out.
Okay. Which means I need trees to the east of us. Oh, actually, right here. Got a couple of dead ones here. Let's just clear it up. So, E is to craft. I need a chest. I made a wooden chest. Let's put it right here. Now it's burning.
Ooh.
There we go.
So it will spit out. I could probably put my furnace right there.
All right, I'm gonna go for an explore quick, and I'm just gonna kind of see where like lakes or things like that are, because whether or not we do the artificial peninsula technique, lakes are still extremely useful because they give you sort of natural choke points.
We have a lake to the north.
Yep, I'm hoping to find like larger ones or ones that are in like different shapes than just round in a perfect world.
Be careful, because I'm watching the map.
Yep,
Straight
I've seen
to
it
the
too.
Oh, okay.
Yep. No, I've gotten quite good at staying alive while scouting in this.
I'm new, and I obviously get real close to the enemies. Oh, they're not going to bother me. Ah, my face.
See, when I explore, I also explore zoomed all the way out for specifically that reason.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Okay, this is intriguing.
Okay.
Did we get a craft spawn?
What? No, actually, I'm finding a pretty large body of water here. I just want to go the rest of the way around it, kind of see the full extent of it, but this is a very large lake.
Oh shit, that's a lot of red.
Yep, it is. Not the end of the world, though.
No, because one of my focuses, because this is a hostile world, is going to be Terry.
Nah. Oh, come on, we didn't even go for the Death World preset. And actually, I've seen people that have taken the Death World preset, made it harder, and then played.
How the
They're
why?
they are what
How the hell? Why the hell?
for the challenge.
Point taken. People do interesting things for challenges.
Okay, if we want to go the artificial peninsula route, this is the lake right here.
Yeah. No. Again, it is a good tactic, and
And there's
shit.
also iron and
Yeah.
copper and oil right next to it, like directly next to it. For
Yeah.
that style, this is possibly one of the best spawns I've ever had.
Yeah. I'd say
And
we got
there's coal like directly adjacent right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a really good spawn for us, despite initial initial headache.
Yeah, and I'm seeing lots of tiny little headaches, but we can handle it.
Yeah.
More
Steam
technology.
power. Which means now we need to craft a lab. But to do that, we need to do other shit first.
Engine of sharpening.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a perfect choke point like right here too. Nice. Just continuing my exploration here.
Because again,
And
we need to determine if the spot we spawned at is basically going to be our base, or we're going to set it up someplace else.
never hurts to like set up at least like to do your initial base there. When it gets to the to like your secondary or even like third base, if we do a third base, that's when a lot of times you want to be more picky about the spot.
But spaghetti bell.
Oh, the final factory absolutely can also have spaghetti belts. Okay, stay clear. Okay, I'm safe. Yeah, continuing southward from that lake, there's a whole giant second one too. So a couple of ways we could do this. One option is the strategy of make a base in an artificial peninsula. The other strategy is just basically use the natural choke points that causes,
Mm-hmm.
And just stay with a regular land base.
Okay.
I think this lake is actually significantly bigger than the first one, even. Okay, that is a gigantic pile of worms and bases. Tanuki, if you look at the map, look where I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. When you're actually viewing the map and stuff, I can actually see where your cursor is there too. That is a really nice feature. I love that they added that.
Yeah. I see that base.
Yeah. Because the issue is that those starting ore patches are not going to last forever.
Yep.
God, they're tiny. Oh sweet jeepers! There's another one.
Yep, there's another huge one.
Now wait till they merge into a mega base.
Sure. Yeah, maybe by then we'll have nuclear weapons.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and around this one. There's not nearly enough room in between. Oh no, this one I think is even, this base is even bigger than that last base.
Really?
Take a look. To my directly to my north.
Yeah. There's also one. There's also a third large base.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And there's one right here as well, and another one over there, and
So yeah, Peninsula Choke Point.
they have big worms already over here. I guess I'm far enough away that they're already spawning those. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This would be an interesting place to expand to, but I would lean toward the artificial peninsula strategy, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards it too.
Also, I will say I think the artificial peninsula strategy will only work on this island.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. For either geological or biological reasons.
Biological?
Yes.
I suppose I'll find out.
Yep.
Because I'm sitting here going.
Basically, there's only one other planet where the enemies actually genuinely worry me. The other planets, while there may or may not be enemies, I'm not actually really worried about them.
Okay, because right now we need to figure out power.
Was that?
Oh yeah, we got a small lake ahead up north of us. We can temporarily use that for power.
Yep, we can. If we want to do the artificial peninsula, one of the early things we'll want to do is research landfill.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Right now, we got to get a.
Yeah, we're gonna want like the turrets and all that fun stuff, automation.
Turrets, automation. There's a bunch of shit we're gonna need. There's something I was gonna do. I need iron plates to start building the shit we need.
Okay, I got some of it here.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Let's see what's been worked on. Because I just grabbed a shitload of iron plates and went up.
All right. Figure I'm going to collect some stone on the way back, just because I happen to be passing through.
Let's see.
Right now we need a not an offshore pump.
Yep, that's what you need.
Well, he has already set up.
Oh, you've already got it. Okay.
With some piping already.
All right.
We need, I think, a steam engine first.
Yeah.
Or a boiler. Okay.
If we did want to stay on land, there's this like long sort of like spit of land here between two large bodies of water.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a perfect place if we wanted to stay on land, because we only have to defend two sides then.
Personally, again, I really like, just from what I'm seeing, the artificial peninsula.
Yep.
We can spread the land if we want.
Hmm.
But the core of the base should be on the peninsula.
Yep. That is the safest method, as long as there is a 100% reliable power source, which can be arranged.
So I need to build a, what's it called? Boiler. Building. Boiler is now done.
Okay.
Refill.
Okay, yeah, I know what I need to do.
There's some really good oil patches here too.
First, we need to move the steam engine quick. Boiler needs to be first. Next, we need... What the hell is it? Don't you need a boiler and a steam engine?
Yep.
Trying to get them to connect and it's being a dick.
It's
Well,
power
I'm
cable.
most of the way back.
You connect them with power cables?
You gotta connect them in...
Is there like a symbol or something blinking on them?
No, there was... It just wasn't letting me connect them, but I think it's because I might have been standing in the way.
Maybe. Because, yeah, that will prevent you from placing things.
Yeah, and I forget that. Why aren't you wanting to connect to my boiler?
Let's see. I'm mostly back, and then I'll take a look.
Alright, here I come.
Yeah, because it's completely red.
Okay, if it's completely red, that means it won't let you place it there.
Yeah, that's what
But
I mean.
Well, all right. Let's see. Is there like a tree in the way or something?
No. There. Got it to place.
Okay. I wonder if you might have just been like too close to the water or something.
Close to the water, not putting it the right nozzle.
Well, it won't prevent you from putting it down if it's not going to the right like nozzle, or if it does, it'll actually like give you a warning of like why.
It was straight up red, not connecting at all, and I'm just sitting there going, I know this isn't right.
Yeah, so that means that basically there was something about the specific location you were trying to put it in, not relative to any other machines, just by itself, that it wasn't happy about. Like maybe the corner was in the water or something.
So let's slowly but surely build a pole line to okay, give me more power poles, please. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to change my color.
You don't want to be Mario anymore?
Well, this is close enough to start branching out. Let's build one more. And then I want to build a lab. E. For now, there we go. Lab.
What's that?
Science. Let's build 10 of those because I have enough material to do that. Technology, let's start placing. Military, I'm putting that first. Next would be landfill needs green.
Yep.
if I remember correctly, do steel process. Let's do steel processing green. Gun turret. That's pretty required.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need gun turrets.
Automation, electric mining.
I'm just getting these big rock chunks because the mining drills won't get these.
Yep.
Logistics. Okay, I've queued up some nice technologies for us. Right now,
Yay!
we need to start researching. So, right now, I'm just dumping everything into building into science packs. I will then dump the science packs into my little lab here.
Yay! By the way, just as a helpful reminder, because people often forget when starting a new game, if you hit the Alt key, that will show you things like what machines do or what is in chess.
I remembered to do that.
Yay!
It is helpful. So I now
let's
have
see.
This.
I now have 12 science in there researching military.
All right.
I also have and as far as our queue, let's hit technology. I have military right now, followed by I moved green up.
Mm-hmm.
Within there, I have steel, gun turrets, automation, electric, which I'm moving electric up after logistics, followed by I've moved green up, so it's logistics, electric, steel, guns or gun turret, automation, and logistics. Does that order need changing?
That should be good.
The reason I put electric mining drill, so high up is because cutting down on pollution.
Yep. And also they mine faster and on a wider area.
Yeah. Do you think electric should be first or green?
If it was up to me, I'd probably say electric first.
Because I want electric because I want to get into the landfill fast.
We're going to blast through these initial technologies fast enough that it doesn't really make a huge difference.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, before the big update and everything, you actually started with electric miners unlocked. Now you have to actually research them, which makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does. Yay, we have military techniques.
Yay!
Which unlocks us the ability to build a submachine gun and a shotgun.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we need to craft... Oh, we can craft those parts by hand.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. We need automation to build factories, don't we?
Yep, for assembly machines.
Okay. Automation is being moved up. Green science can wait a hot minute. Stone walls. That's going to be important for defenses.
Yep.
But for now, I need to grab some more plates. So I can build some more science dump in the lab.
Yep. Yeah, so I had mentioned to Tanuki that in my single-player game, even though I'm not playing with enemies turned on, there is still actually stuff that you need weapons for.
I'm doing something that's slightly disruptive. Just watch out.
Right.
Okay.
I have researched enough like laser or energy weapon damage levels that it now costs, what is it? I think the last tier of it I just did was 64,000 science.
Holy.
And each one of those takes 1 minute.
That's
However, I have a lot of things accelerating it, so
Okay.
that's
I may need to move this power line.
if you need to move it, move it.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see, best way to do this. You come with me. Let me set this over here for you.
There. Oh, automating the call. Got it.
Mhm.
Add in more science.
More copper.
Oh, I got a whole stack of plates. And you need a stack of coal, so give me a minute. Start drilling. Next, I really want to build myself something. So should I build a shotgun or a submachine gun?
Up to you. I think I'm gonna make myself an SMG.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Because I figure those things took a number of bullets, and I'm not sure how good a shot he is.
Shotgun's actually pretty good. You just it doesn't have quite as much range.
Yeah,
Also, we can research things that increase, like give us damage multipliers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd say either of them is perfectly viable.
Submachine gun's better. I just like the idea better right now.
Fair enough.
Submachine gun is built. We will soon have electric mining, so our needs for coal won't be so bad.
Yep, that'll help.
Which will mean soon the power grid must grow.
Wahaha. Yeah, what is it? I think in my base in the solo game I have... What is it? I think I have like 2,700 solar panels. And even that's just barely enough.
Actually,
which is still not by any means a mega base. That's still pretty small, I would say.
oh shit. We should really build repair packs. Just so we can repair our damaged shit.
Sure.
That would be good.
Okay,
Now we're working
one.
on automation.
Yeah,
One
one.
SMG.
I have one furnace automated.
Sounds
Diggers
good.
not yet.
Okay. Let's get some power poles over to the copper.
this. We're so over there. And then I went there.
You know, one thing that did hit me that's kind of interesting is that once we get to the point where we're going to other planets, in theory, we could actually split up.
True.
Interesting.
Yep. And if we do, I already know what planet I want to go to.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Planet Brain Hurt.
No, actually, that's the lowest one on my list. I want to go to there's a planet that has a lot of environmental hazards, but there's no enemies. But the environmental hazards are nothing to sneeze at.
Interesting.
Because that planet, it's like I haven't even gotten to that one in my solo game yet, and I'm really looking forward to it.
What time do you work, Carl? Okay. Yeah, I think you did already tell me.
Just mining some more rocks here.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Just doing a rough grade on the property.
make you.
Okay, so I've got an electric drill going on the copper.
All right.
And I made wood.
Figured that was going to happen. I need to go. Need to build. Frickin'. I need to build more.
Okay, yeah, what do I do? I upgrade these. And might not be a bad idea.
Grading things is always a good idea in this.
Madness.
I was gonna say, maybe. Okay. No, we need to get this science thing churning out again. So.
All right. Pollution cloud isn't too terrifying yet.
What was that? Quadruple the pollution crowd?
I mean, if you want to do that before we have turrets, be my guest.
Activate hard mode. Okay, we have
so
the
I
means to
need.
set up factories.
Yep, I was thinking about making a gear factory.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need to start. We're gonna want to set up reds, red and greens very quickly.
Yep.
So let me see something. We now have green. What do I need for that?
So set that there.
Green is inserters and transport belts. Basically, you need plates, gear wheels, electronic circuits. And for electronic circuits, you need more iron plates and copper cables. No, I don't have most of the manufacturing tree memorized.
Okay, so now I want. Let's see, I want a long-handled inserter, and then I want a couple more of these. And I need to grab a hot one.
We're setting up a red science factory. So hold on. Motherfucker, I need iron plates again. No. This one? I'm stealing its iron plates. What about you? Your iron plates are belong to us.
Okay, so
Where is that damn factory? Right here.
that's where that's going. So
Okay, where the hell is... There's my inserter. And I need... Guess what? You guessed it, everybody. Iron plates.
Aha.
To finish this up. Unless I went too damn close. Which is absolutely a fucking thing I do. It's absolutely what I did.
Nah.
Anyway. So let's go yoink, yoink. This thing to build, yeah, reds. We need copper plates. Okay.
I got a little bit started in there.
Well, I have an ass load in my hand. So we've got enough to get it going. I'm going to work on... Why does it have green in it? Oh well.
Oh, because I've been handcrafting green.
No, that's fine. I was just sitting there
Yep.
going, what? What?
Figured I'd get us a jump start.
That's always a good idea in this game.
Yep. And the nice thing is that anything you craft by hand doesn't actually produce any pollution.
Yes.
I mean, granted, there are many, many other downsides that outweigh that, but still.
When you're just starting, it's a good thing.
Yep.
Especially since you don't want to crank the frickin' pollution cloud up to 5,906 billion. Murder yourself outright.
Uh-oh. Our power is dead.
Why is there a shitload of red at that lake?
Hmm?
Nothing. It ran out of coal.
Yep.
Okay,
I
well,
have
I
a
got
little bit of coal to get
I
going.
have a whole bunch of coal because I was moving coal stuff around.
That's something we need to do is get coal. Is get a coal pipeline to it.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I can build something.
Well, you're doing the copper and stuff right now, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I'm almost done with that.
I turned that a little earlier, but okay.
Yep. Someone seems to have accidentally damaged this this piece of belt here.
What?
And I know I didn't, and I know my ammo count didn't go down.
Did you accidentally shoot something?
I didn't. I don't know who did, but I didn't.
I cannot tell whether I did or not, so I will choose to believe I did not.
The nice thing is that basically it doesn't lose effectiveness for being damaged.
Yeah, I was about to look at that and went, wait a minute, what have I done? I have done,
Oh, yeah.
I have done foolishness. Okay, so the copper belts are done.
Okay, why are you not moving stuff appropriately?
Because the factories don't fill themselves up to capacity. They just
yeah, as
They
needed.
fill themselves up with a reasonable amount. Yeah.
yeah.
Usually enough to make whatever the product is twice.
Yeah, so as long as you have stuff moving in there, generally it's okay. Now,
Yep.
like let's say we wanted to expand our factory stuff. Let me show you a nice fun trick I like to do.
Because
I
yeah,
don't have.
it actually did used to fill the capacity a long time ago back in early access, and they changed that, and there was much rejoicing because if it was an assembly machine that would make a really expensive product, you just had tons and tons and tons of the ingredients that were just sitting there in the factory or in the assembly plant.
Okay, how much is it to build that? Oh good. Okay, let's do this by hand. So we have a burner that looks like it's literally making. It was literally making nothing.
What?
Yeah, we have a furnace that looks like it's literally making nothing.
A furnace that looks like it's literally.
I think it is, but it's just being taken at the moment it makes something.
Oh, the one on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, iron gear wheels are like in the very, very early stage of the game. They are very hungry for iron. However, that soon gets replaced by steel, which, at least when you start, is way, way more needy for iron. Oh, so previously, before the DLC,
Yep.
it used to be that the only infinite research or infinite technologies
Mm-hmm.
were things like after you've already beaten the game.
Yep.
That is no longer the case. There are now infinite technologies that you can start researching. Actually, we're probably not far from unlocking the first couple that we could dig into if we wanted.
We need more. Okay, so let's get our research speed up a little. Because I have a trick I like to pull. Okay. Plop. I'm doing it again. I'm building the self-feeding labs.
Yep.
Mm.
Honestly, it's a pretty standard thing to do, especially in the beginning,
Yeah.
because it allows for really compact setups.
Yeah. But now my labs steal from each other and feed each other, and yeah,
Yep.
everybody's happy.
I wouldn't have
You
thought
know,
they'll have one lab feed into the set. Well, actually,
What's up?
yeah. I'm just like, huh, yeah, you're taking the. So it takes. Does it take the red from the other one then too, or?
yeah.
Yep. It'll take
Okay.
both.
Okay.
It's just that right now, this assembly machine, I don't know if it's I don't think it's fast enough to supply two of these.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It will be. Once actually, technically, it already is barely. Um, but since they're both running anyway, um, um, right now it's a bit on the slow side just because these are 10 seconds per cycle to research. Later on, when we're getting to the stuff that's the more normal, like 30 seconds, then it'll have no trouble keeping up.
can also feed one of them a little bit by hand to give it a jump start and have it start working. Thus getting us stuff faster.
Until we run out of power.
I'm working on it.
Next.
I have a bunch of coal on me, so I'll go take care of it.
I'm gonna keep a bunch of coal on me. And speaking of next project, we're gonna need a lot of iron plates. Okay. Conveyor belt time. It's time for spaghetti. I'm not very good at this game, so I rely on spaghetti belts a lot.
Hey, everybody starts there.
Yeah, I know.
And honestly, there's a certain joy that comes from those. Just the delightful chaos. It's sort of like how I love the look of like really old industrial buildings that have been repurposed 8 times, because it's very much, by that point, it's very much a just put whatever machine where it'll fit.
Yeah.
And to me, I love that slightly controlled chaos aesthetic.
Yeah.
Need a few more conveyor belts over here.
I've got a couple more coming in.
And we could probably convert these two burners to electrics, and I think I will. Just for the sake of...
Alright, so coal should be hooked up.
They won't fit necessarily. Because the electric are 3x3.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just slaloming my way through the factory.
Yeah,
I'm just slowly taking a ride to make sure that the coal all functions well up here.
Alright.
Alright, so the boiler is self-feeding with coal.
Huzzah.
After that one, I think I'll light up weapon shooting speed, because that would help. Actually, no, landfill. In fact, landfill's getting bumped up.
Alright.
The next I want... I think advanced weapon shooting speed also increases gun turret ship.
Alright.
Maybe? I don't know. Because we're going to need defenses.
Yep.
Are lamps important?
They can be useful just by being able to help you see better, but they don't actually. There's no mechanical need for them. You can, however, use them to make things like indicator lamps and things like that.
Okay. Ah, shit. Leave that up there. Once repair packs are done, I'm going to be lighting up another priority, since we can hand produce shit for a while.
Yep.
We need to get started on a green factory, because we need
Yep.
to get solar badly.
You found some uranium.
Yay!
Automation 2 can go up, but we need to start making a green factory. So let me take a look. Green needs transporter belts and inserters. What transporter belts need is iron plates and iron gears. Let me see where I can build this. Or where I want to build it. Nope.
All right.
Okay.
All right, grab a bit more stone. Then I'm going to start making my way, because I see that landfill is the next thing on the list. I'm going to start making my way toward where that's going to start.
Yeah, I put that up higher because I realized we needed to start that very soon.
Yep, because it's going to take a long time for me to build that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vaguely remembered it, and I'm like, shit. I really should have
Yep.
done that differently. And because we need solar, and solar needs a lot of shit, we cannot hand feed that.
Yeah,
Hand,
you can. It's definitely not worth it, though.
God, no. So, transport belts. We're going to need a ton of frickin' gears. How much does this actually have? That's not going to be enough. We're going to have to build a separate system for it. Actually, I want 2 more. And let's go with... Really would have liked electric furnaces for this. I can replace later, though.
Electric furnaces, yeah, we got a ways until we've unlocked those.
I know we do.
Yep. It's like, I understand from a gameplay standpoint why they make you wait so long to get those, but oh, I wish you got those faster.
Yeah. Because right now I'm planning shit out in my head a little bit.
Yep. Okay, I think the most logical place gonna be...
Okay.
You know, I wanted that right there. need more plates. This is why I'm building this. You know what? You have a full stack. Give me. Hi. 2 inserters.
Hey, Cynthia. Yep, I can see the chat. Just was a little distracted trying to figure out what to do here. So we got iron here.
Next. Inserter phone. Okay. There's gonna be iron plates. I'm gonna need 2 more factories.
So, stream is going quite well so far.
Nothing is on fire yet.
Yep.
And we've only died a few times each.
Yeah. That was amazing. I was quite proud of us.
Considering we just had the starting equipment, actually, I kind of am too.
And how close that one was, it was going to be a problem very soon either way.
Yeah,
So,
there was no way it wasn't going to.
all right, what do I got here? Let's see. Also playing. Go ahead,
I was
Tanuki.
gonna say I'm trying to gauge my distance here.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little tricky. Let's see. I also have other games I play. Dwarf Fortress. I've been playing some Girl Genius Adventures in Castle Petradine. Let's see. We have a Pal World when one of our friends is available. We have a occasionally play Stellaris when we're not rage quitting that. Is that was bad. So
Oh yeah.
let's see.
Actually, that's
Let's
the wrong
see.
one.
How's our experience in this game, and would you recommend they try? So, uh, let's see. I am enjoying, but I have people here who know much more about this than I do. So,
Yeah, for me, I've got what am I at now? 5,000 hours in the game. So I can't really rate it from a new player experience anymore because I started playing back in early access. But I mean, I put 5,000 hours into it, so obviously I like it.
um, from my perspective, having far fewer hours, it's a little on the complicated side, but once you start figuring it out, it all makes very logical sense.
I will say the new DLC added a lot of complexity to it, but that's entirely optional. You can play without the DLC if you like. The DLC, I would say, makes the game approximately 10 times more complicated than it had been before. But it's entirely optional.
And as far as us, you know what the heck you're doing with it.
Mostly. There's that one planet that hurts my brain that we talked about.
So is it complex or simple? It is, I'd say it's getting onto the complex side of things. So this is the beginnings of what we're going to be doing here. So, and are getting water to run a boiler and generate steam to make electricity to power. So drills and inserters and labs and whatnot, and we're nowhere near actually blasting off into space, which is
The
not
nice,
the
the
not the
nice
end
thing
goal,
is
but
that the nice thing is that while the game does like have several sort of areas or places where it'll step up in difficulty as you progress, it does a really good job of not throwing everything at you all at once. There's one part in the game with the DLC that I feel like it may go a little bit too heavy all at once, but honestly, aside from that, I'd say it does a really good job of like steadily progressing the complexity, so you're ready for it by the time it gets there.
yeah. All right, great. I will give it a try then. Yay! So, well,
Awesome.
so
Nice thing is there's a lot of community videos and other things of how to play or how the game works.
Oh yeah. If you're ever looking for like a tutorial series or something like that, I personally would recommend Exterminator. He's really good.
Now I'm going to need a few more poles because I need to light up a second set of factories for my green.
But yeah, one nice thing that I really like about it is that I don't know if you were here during the part where we were setting up the initial game settings. You can make the game pretty much as easy or as hard as you want it to be as far as like enemy attacks and things like that. Like
mhm.
when I play solo, I generally play with enemies turned off. I enjoy the complexity of the game more than the challenge of defending my factory. But other people love the sort of almost tower defense aspect of it.
Another factory because I'm going to need 2 more, I think, for this. What do I
Okay.
need for burners? Copper. Copper and steel plates.
Okay, I will do that. Let's see, what else do we need here? So,
Back, give me another burner.
yeah, good. Could make another here, but all right, you're from London. Very cool.
Nice.
Over here.
I'm glad you find my stream nice. So, okay, let's see. So, should I be working on another lab or? Hmm. Let's see. I've been streaming a little while, so gives me an excuse to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Yay.
You.
And
I have a freaking idea.
what I could do
Dangerous
is it's
idea,
not
but it is an
the.
idea. I need copper again. Just right now, the story of this whole dang thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. First, I need a belt over here to catch this crap.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. In the very beginning, iron is what you're short on, and then you'll go through like a phase where copper is what you're always running out of.
Mm-hmm. Do that and that. So, okay, so what I need here is another one. Another manufacturing.
Now, the
Yeah,
really
much more
interesting
iron.
thing
Mm-hmm.
is that thanks to the DLC, we will eventually get to the point where we actually don't even need to leave the artificial peninsula. Like, we don't even need mining drills.
Nice.
We are a very, very, very long ways off from that. But that's the thing to look forward to.
Ooh.
Because at that point, we can be getting all of our materials from interplanetary sources.
Intergalactic planetary. Okay. One more conveyor for what I'm busy planning. Right.
Okay, artificial peninsula has been begun.
Yeah.
By the way, all of the stone we've collected so far, every single bit of it, 40 tiles of landfill.
I heard snow for a moment there.
Yeah.
The burner needs... I need plates, gears, and copper. Actually, just...
It's like I keep wanting to destroy trees just to make it easier to get from point A to point B, but it's like, oh wait, nope, we have enemies on. We actually need the trees.
Okay, let's see. So this is 5. Like that. And need 2 of these.
All right. Got some more stone.
Forgot what a pain in the butt. Not horrific, but a pain setting up green was.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I feel like green is just the right size, like step up in complexity from red. Blue is just the right step up in complexity from green.
What was the science color you really just loathed?
Yellow was always just annoying. But actually, a lot of people found yellow science really annoying.
There was one in particular where you just basically we're full of hate for?
Okay, that might be a little bit more much, but like I definitely green science or no, yellow science was my least favorite to
Mhm.
do.
Oh, is
Um,
for some reason I thought you hated black. The
there was no black
military.
science.
Military?
Oh, oh. I didn't hate military. It's just that since I normally played without enemies, up until the DLC came out, there was really no reason for me to make it.
Um, and blue science is going to be horrific.
Blue science is probably the it is probably the biggest step up in complexity until we're ready to leave the planet. Mostly
Okay.
because that's when you have to start dealing with oil processing.
Yeah.
They've also revamped the entire fluid mechanic system in ways that I think most of the player base absolutely loves, including me.
So what's the new system like?
The new system. So the old way, basically, fluid had flow rates through pipes and tanks and things like that. The new way is that flow is infinite speed, however, um, only within certain blocks. In order to flow outside, in order to flow beyond that distance, you need to put down a pump.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, it's a combination of it's much easier from a calculation standpoint for the game, and then also as a player, it's much easier to optimize that. It also makes nuclear reactors way easier to deal with. Because it was always a pain trying to get enough water into reactors fast enough before.
Okay. My copper line is getting really small and I don't like that. I'll need to fix that in a bit.
Yeah, it's partly me.
Don't worry
Um,
about it. It's a simple fix.
Are you
Right.
struggling with a small copper line? Try this pill. It'll help. It was there. I had to.
That's fine. Okay. I need you to keep doing what you're doing. You're full. Give me the plates. Okay. I need to build another factory. Again.
As you do. All right, gonna throw in some more in the. You know what? Actually, there's
is
really no
there?
reason for me to just go down over and over and over to work on the peninsula. Actually, what I should be doing here is I should be. Let's see.
So, okay, that factory now needs the gears and the plates.
Bring in iron. Let me take a little walk here.
All right, I just added another electric mining drill, so we have stone coming through faster.
Okay.
Thankfully, you guys will have almost no use for stone, at least not for a while, so I can kind of pillage this stone patch.
Village,
What if I
village,
want,
village.
but what if I want to make stone pathways to increase my walking speed by ever so slightly?
I usually don't bother until I've researched refined concrete. Let's see. Power grid is holding steady, it looks like. Nice. And just to let people know, it is like 8 minutes to 10, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Factorio is really, really easy to do the 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes.
yeah,
I just need to finish this one thing.
I am literally in that state right now.
Yep. I've been known to be in that state for 12 hours. I think I might have told the story on stream before a while back, but at one point I played Factorio and I started out with a full bottle of rum and a 12-pack of Coke. And so at some point the sun set and came back up again, and the rum emptied and the Coke emptied. And the next day, or by the time I looked at the clock, it's like, wait a second, I started with rum and with Coke, and it was daylight, but like the sun was in the west, not in the east. What happened? And the sad part is, then I played for another 2 hours before I went to bed.
I need to clean this belt shit up. Okay. Ah.
Hmm?
I may need some help.
Oh,
I got 2 biters on me.
okay. I'm on my way there, actually.
I ran out of ammo.
All
I
right.
was like, there's some. Yep. So
Here we go.
when I get back, thank you.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, there's a route on the
Give me a
south
chance
side.
to try out the SMG.
Yeah, on the south side of the lake, there's a very small nest that's just popped up, and I was trying to clear it out by myself. And didn't
Yep.
quite.
That would be that expansion thing that they do.
Yeah.
And I got that done.
All right, so probably can call it here in the next couple minutes.
Sounds good. I'm just going to drop some more stuff off down here and then head back to the factory.
Yeah, I need to look at this because I may have built spaghetti and meatballs.
Huzzah!
The problem is I can't get one of the meatballs to where I need to go.
Where do you need it to go?
The conveyor belt factory needs to unload its product to get to eventually where I'm going to put my green factory, where I'm going to put the green science. That's the problem. I have a way out for the burner. So what I might need to end up doing is actually relocating and redoing the if I need to put it there, I need to do this quick. I might need to replace and refigure out the
There it goes.
oh no, it's this one.
Ah,
I have completely blocked it in. So I might need to end up moving it.
actually, there's ways out of that. If you put okay, you'd need to move this power pole. If you put a red inserter here that pulls out of there and goes and drops it off where the power pole currently is,
Yeah.
put an underground belt there that goes underneath this red assembly machine. I've gotten really good at doing things like that.
So put a red.
Like if you put a red one right where I'm standing right now.
Yeah, right here.
Yep. And then if you put an underground belt that goes underneath that other assembler.
I'm gonna need to move this power pole, which completely fixes everything. And nothing changed.
All right. Well, I'm at a good point to call it here, so.
Yeah, I'm at a good point as well. So, all right, zoom out so we can kind of see.
I have a nice mark. I have hit save as.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you all next time. Bye.
See ya.
See you later.